Okay guys, so try and set up all your equipment in one area, and if you don't have the cable kickback machine available to you, you can always do your kickbacks using the wall or holding on against the wall, doing your kickback without the cable. Or if you have resistance bands, that's even better. You can use your resistance bands and kick back from there. Make sure to have a little bit of a bend in your knee and keep your torso area nice and stable. So you've got to activate your core, engage, pull in the tummy, and make sure that you're supporting your lower back here. It's very, very easy to injure your lower back if you're not engaging properly. And try not to arch the back when you're kicking back. Don't forget to squeeze the glutes on the top of every single movement. We're getting into the gluteus maximus, medius, and minimus, as well as the hamstrings with this exercise. So good. So for your hip thrusts, I do have a video where I explain how to set it up. Depending on your level, you need to check where you're at. You can do these hip thrusts just with the bar, with the 10 kg bar without the weights. Or you can start off using 5 kgs on each side or 10 kgs. You really have to just check your level and work your way up to a nice heavy set. And again, like with your cable kickbacks, you've got to make sure that your torso area is nice and tight. You're engaging your core, keeping your abs nice and tight. And when you lift up for that hip thrust, you've got to make sure that you're squeezing the glutes and tilting the pelvis upwards. So with your single leg deadlift, make sure that you're again engaging all your muscles, keeping the abs tight, engaging the core, a little bit of a bend in that stabilizing leg. If you're still working on balance, you can definitely go with a lighter weight. You can even use a dumbbell or with no weight at all until you can really do it with a nice good set of weights. Make sure that you have a nice bend in your knees and you're hinging at your hips, okay? So it's not a squat movement, but it's a hinge. The kettlebell is really a dead weight in your arms, okay? So you've got to let it hang, and the momentum comes from your lower body. You've got to use your lower body and your core area to really swing the weight through. So make sure that your core is engaged, your abs are super tight, back is completely stiff and engaged and activated. And of course, you've got to squeeze those cheeks at the top of each movement. So with your Bulgarian split squat, you can either have 2 dumbbells on either side, or you can have a plate, whatever's most comfortable for you. Remember, there's a lot going on with this exercise, lots of balance work. Make sure that your foot is nice and flat. You've got to feel comfortable and try and go as low as you can. Keep a tall posture, keep everything lifted, keep the chest up, keep the abs tight, and make sure that you are squeezing your glutes at the top of every movement, making sure that your knee is not going over your toe. Your knee should be in line with your ankle. For the abductor finisher, make sure that you're seated in an upright position. You're not leaning back into the chair. So you've got a tall posture, keeping your chest up, keeping your shoulders away from your ears. And make sure that your tummy is tight. You're going to go for 100 reps, but you can take little breaks after each 10. So do 10 sets of 10, very short breaks in between. And I want you to try and increase your weight just by a little bit with every single set. You've got to control it and open up slowly and close slowly as well.